Thank you, Mr. Crawl.
Hello, class of 2014. How are you? So before I jump into the speech, I would just like to give a final award from the senior breakfast from Janet and the administration for the most annoying, pain in the ass class of the last 10 years. Congratulations, seniors. Your commitment to being difficult will go down in the record books. There are 5,000 people here with us tonight, and it seems incredible to me that so many people are here with us today to celebrate our accomplishments. When asked about high school, I often downplay it. But being here with you tonight, looking out into this very, very intimidating crowd, I realize that it is important. What we have here, whatever you call it, the class of 2014 or Lake Stevens High School, this community that we have is incredible. There's no denying it. There are factions within our school. There are people who are higher on the social ladder than others, but that's what makes us the same as other schools. What makes Lake Stevens so spectacular is its differences. It's our commitment to inclusion. I mean, come on, we chose a janitor to be our prom king. Last year we had Ari do it, and the year before that it was Food Tran. These are the weirdest, sometimes creepiest people I know, and I'm very glad to call them friends. What many of the 4,000 or 500 or so people in the audience don't know is that this is a consistent thing. We constantly rank at the top of the charts for this weird sense of involvement, and it is sad to think that sometimes we may not appreciate this until it is all over. We may not have appreciated that during our time in high school, we could have a mosh pit in the lunchroom celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. That we can have a tradition of painting a rock, and every year the senior class goes, and again, gets hyped up by the janitor. Uh-oh, these are out of order. Thank you very much. Or, I'll back up. Or that we can have a janitor hyping us up. Or that we can have a wrestling team that is so good, so incredible, that the only way for them to be out of the ordinary is for them to start losing. Let's just pause, hold on, let's just pause for a second to appreciate that. Our wrestling team is so dominant that the only weird thing they could ever do would be lose? How incredible is that? But that is the kind of greatness that defines us. Not just in sport, but in character. Lake Stevens High School has the greatest assemblies around. I've traveled to a lot of different schools this year as president, searching for another school as astounding as ours. And I couldn't find a school where the hallway is decorated like it is, where there's just a colossal backdrop, an incredible hang down. We go to a school where over 75 people consistently put hundreds and hundreds of hours into every show. We have a drama department that blows other departments out of the water, and a band so mind-boggling it is difficult to fathom. Can we give them another round of applause? Many of you guys know this, not all of you do. Band's my favorite part of our whole school. I love them to death. But in addition to that, we have people whose work goes unnoticed day in and day out. And when we stop and we realize what they do, we recognize these people, that is when we know the true greatness that has resided in these halls this year. And the best part is, this happens all the time. For me, most recently, it was yearbook. I wake up every day and think of how grateful I am for leadership, for FCCLA, for ASB, for cheer. But rarely do I think of yearbook. And then the end of the year rolls around, and bam, we have this incredible, award-winning, stunning, absolutely gorgeous yearbook. And it makes me appreciate the work that you do, that all of us do, a little bit more. So to anyone who has done anything to make the school the abnormal, phenomenal place that it is, to any student who has worked their tail off, I mean, personally, I worked so hard the past couple of years, I don't even have a tail anymore. To all of you, thank you from the deepest, darkest part of my heart. Thank you to the teachers. So often, your work every single day goes unnoticed. And if you think about it, the high school went through a huge period of transition while we were here. Jedi Master Ingram, as Newman would put it, left his teaching position. Bruce Kelly ended his reign of terror to become an international man of mystery, listening to Baby Got Back on repeat and talking about Jane running naked through the woods. But more seriously, we lost someone in our sophomore year who will always be very dear to my heart. This man was, of course, Mr. Jim Talley. When I walk across the stage, I will be the very last person to have ever had Mr. Talley. And if you will allow it, I would like to take a moment of silence, not just to recognize his contribution, but to recognize the formative contribution all teachers have given to us. Those here with us now, moving on to different things, or gone forever. Thank you very much. You will hear a lot tonight about being kind or working hard, but if I could ask one thing from our class, from all of us right here, right now, myself included, that would be to be conscious. Be aware of the people we are surrounded by and the struggles they might be going through. Be aware of the effects of our actions and our words have on people. I'm not asking us to change how we act, how we look, how we smell. I'm simply asking us to shift our thinking slightly. I believe through this newfound consciousness, we will become more appreciative of the undertakings of others. We'll become more empathetic of the lives of others, and we'll become more of a community wherever we are. We will create the community that we are leaving here at the high school. Thank you very much. It was an honor.
No, no. Thank you, Viking Choir. Every year, the Lake Stevens High School faculty selects a student speaker to represent the graduating class. The faculty's choice this year is a very special young lady. Her story is not just one of survival, but of thriving in the face of extreme challenges. Please join me in welcoming Ivy Jacobson.
I am very honored to have been chosen on behalf of the staff to speak in front of my classmates today. The teachers at Lake Stevens High School have been like a second family for me, with their unconditional love and support. They will always hold a special place in my heart. Surrounding us are the people who helped us get to this moment. Family who dropped everything for us to be successful. Parents who left work early to come watch us compete at the stadium, on the field, or on the court, or who dropped food off for lunch because we didn't want to eat the food in the cafeteria. To the parents and guardians of 2014, thank you for keeping us at our best at all our performances during and after school. To the faculty who have pushed us to perform at our very best in the classroom and in competition. Thank you for your devoted time, compassion, and support to get us to this day. And to the Lake Stevens School Board for providing us with the best foundation of education and learning environment. Thank you. Before we made it to this special day, we've all had to face types of uneasy roadblocks. Obstacles happen to every one of us, but we can't let them define us. If graduating was a challenge for you, know that you will face many more ahead. Today is only a small chapter of our lives. After this, we have to charge the mountain, hold our heads up high, and never give up. We all have people surrounding us that want to see us succeed. I want to share a story with you all. This type of story is normally kept secret, especially in our society. Whether we want to believe it or not, it is common. There was this girl. She was manipulated at a young age. She could only wear certain things to school and could only talk to particular people. She was socially and culturally inept. Soon, she found it hard to fit in and be friends with her classmates and her teammates. It turned into a mental battle for her. Sooner or later, she was being harassed and made fun of at school. Also, behind the scenes, her father had started to rape her when she was in the 6th grade. She did not know that what he was doing was wrong. At the end of her 8th grade year, her father transferred her to a different school where she knew no one and was completely unfamiliar with her surroundings. She quickly got involved in sports and started to feel like she was fitting in. School and sports quickly became her escape as her home life became unbearable. She looked at school as if it were her 7 hours of freedom every day. Her sophomore year of high school, help came to her. Last summer, July 15th, her father was finally put into prison. Where is this girl now? ashamed to admit this, for my story has made me for who I am today. I want to show you and prove to you all that whatever obstacle you are going through or could face, you will make it through it. Most of you have siblings that look up to you and wish to be just like you. You have to keep striving on your journey, not only for yourself, but also for the people around you and for that little sister or little brother you may have. Don't let reality or someone tell you you cannot do something. Prove them wrong. You have to be willing to accept uncomfortable situations and at times acknowledge failure to learn. Embrace your challenges and turn them into opportunities. The class of 2014 has about 475 different stories in which we all have faced adversity. Your stories do not end after today. Tomorrow starts a new chapter. Embrace your experiences and turn your story into something positive. What will yours be? You only can look forward from here on out. Never give up, Vikings. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivy. Please welcome our high school choir in performing See You Again.
Say goodbye, turn around. said goodbye, turned around.
Thank you, Ms. Forsland and the Viking Choir.
Eva Saif Eldin Al Saidi.
Miriam Erdell Rice.
Ashley M. Beard.
Stephen Miguel Ortiz.
Sean Haruki Desherlia.
Kaylin Brianne King.
Marilyn Ray Heffernan.
Crystal Dawn Glover.
Ariana Michelle Scott.
Austin Lee Potter.
Bradley J. Potter.
Jeremy Michael Prosser.
Andrew Noah Purcell.
Andrew Douglas Ralph.
Tatiana Mercado Rivelan.
Chantel Hazel Reed.
Brandon Hayden Reed.
Caleb Keela Willard Reeves. Victoria